What's up, guys? We got another top 16 deck profile, also from Canada, from like the last guy. So he took it with what is your name and what did you top with?
My name is Roy Choi and I topped with Sakazuki.
All right. Do you want to shout out your locals?
Yeah, shoutouts to Team Sugu. Shoutouts to Kevin Fongsa, who made top 16 with me.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, we both lost in top 16, but you know, it was a good run. We both got the uncut sheet.
Yeah. And are you selling it by chance?
I'll think about it. I'll probably will sell it, but I'm gonna hold on to it for now.
If you guys are interested in buying this uncut sheet from this guy, hit me up on the YouTube comment section and he'll probably reply to you. All right, let's check it out.
All right, so starting with the deck profile, this is the main opener.
You want to flip it upside down?
Yep. So this is the main opener, brand new. This searches 3 and mills 3. Searches 3 for a Navy card. It mills 3, so it fuels your graveyard for Luchis and stuff. It's really good. It lets you toolbox through the deck. And then Hina is another starter. This is for when you lose dice roll. Hina is definitely worse than brand new most of the time, but you know, sometimes when you go first, you need to open a body. So these are your first 2-turn plays. And then we have 3 Kuzan.
Okay.
It's just a general cost reducer. It also cantrips, so it's good in mirror sometimes when you are able to drop it. It's really good into decks like Yellow, good into Whitebeard. It lets you farm their high drops for free. And if you protect this with life, then you know this card will snowball the game out of control.
Yeah, no pun intended.
Yeah. 4 Borsalinos. This is probably the best going second 4-drop in the mirror. Only way they can punish this is if they have like Great Eruption plus Hound Blaze and they have to open a body.
Yeah.
And this card's really hard to out in the mirror. It's a 5k attacker on your turn, but 6k blocker on opponent's turn. So against Whitebeard, you can just use this as a 6k plus a 1k block. Card's just good. It's a blocker that can't be outed most of the time.
And it'll be good in the next set as well.
Yeah, it'll be good in the next set too. It's good in multiple decks. 4 Hinas. This is your deck's main cost reducer. At unplay, minus 4 cost. So you can do the Sakazuki Classic, which is Rebecca into Hina, play the Hina, and Luchi their board.
Or Hound Blaze.
Yeah, or Hound Blaze. So it's just good. Your deck relies on having cost reducers and removals, so it's a good synergy card.
Have you thought about cutting Kuzan from your deck, or is it just?
I think it's too good into Yellow.
Okay.
And my friend who also top 16, he's a Whitebeard player, and I'm actually really scared of the Whitebeard matchup because that's a really bad matchup for you. And Kuzan is the only way it can possibly win.
Yeah.
The Battle Spirit Saga Championship Grand Finals will be held shortly.
Next one is Rob Lucci. This is arguably the best card in all of black. Arguably.
Yeah.
This card is a 4/6, so it's already a vanilla stat counter, but vanilla stat value with no counter. And then this card is on play. You can shuffle 3 or bottom deck 3, and pop a 2 cost and a 1 cost.
Yeah.
So you know, with this many cost reducers, you can just pop anything basically. It's a body that comes with a removal, so it's just broken. Yeah, nothing to say about this card. This card's just broken.
Yeah.
Rebecca. This is another arguably best card in black. It's a 4/0 blocker that on play salvages and lets you play a 3 cost or lower black character from your hand. So you know, as I said before, the combo is these 3.
Yeah.
It lets you toolbox through your graveyard from like brand new or whatever your leader discarding, and then yeah, it's a blocker. So it's just, you know, it's a broken card. It's a blocker that salvages. Next is Mencheri.
Okay.
So Mencheri is a good card. It's not required in every game, but this is your extra 2 copies of your Rebecca or your Luchi or your Hina or whatever you want to.
Yeah, it's
salvage.
a wild card.
Yeah, it's a wild card, right? Worst case, this card has 1k value. In the grind game in the mirror, you always want to see Rebecca and Mencheri so you can loop as many Rebecca, Hina, Luchis as possible. So yeah, just your 4th and 6th copies of Rebecca.
Got it.
Card's good. And next are my suite of 2k counters. It's 4 Tashigi and 4 Tsuru. They're both cost reducers. They're 2Ks.
Yeah.
You need to play at least 8 2Ks in the deck, so these are good.
Did you play 8? Sorry.
Yeah, I play 8 total.
Okay.
So these are the only 2Ks in my deck. Tashigi actually comes up a lot against decks like Whitebeard or Yellow. This basically becomes a 4k cost reducer that also becomes a blocker. Because if they don't out this, it's same as Kuzan where it spirals out of control. So yeah, these are just my 2Ks.
Very nice.
And Next is 7-drop Borsellino. This card is good in the mirror. This card is definitely good in the mirror. It's very good when you're ahead on board. When your opponent doesn't have anything else, you can just drop this out there one card. Or sometimes you can mind game them when they have rested Hina and Lucci. You can swing the 5 of Hina and reduce the cost of Hina. And then sometimes they'll let it go because they don't want to get 2-for-1 by Lucci. But in the end, they're going to get 2-for-1 by Borsellino anyways, and they lost to Hina for free.
I see.
So that situation comes up like once in a while. It's just a small mind game. But yeah, it's just good. It's bottom deck removal. It's really good in some key scenarios where they only see 1 Lucci or 1 Hina. Usually I'll check their graveyard before I play this. And then if I bottom deck one of these and they can't find it, then the game is over.
I see.
Next are my tech ones. 1 Sabo, 1 Kaido.
Okay.
Sabo is really good into yellow. It doesn't get Amarud. It lets your board get protected by Sabo's effect on cards like Godotsu, Thunderbolt, things like that. It also draw 2 ditch 2, so it hand fixes. So the card is just good. I should have played 2, but instead I opted to play Kaido because Kaido's cool.
Yeah,
I never dropped this a single game throughout like the 14-15 rounds I played. But you know, the card is good when it works out. And mostly I didn't drop the card because I didn't play against many NLs. Yeah.
Okay.
These are just my tech ones. Next are my 4 Han Blazes.
Yep. Standard.
Standard. Probably one of the best removals in the game. When you go first, you want to mull for Han Blaze, and when you go second, you want to mull for brand new. Because how you win the mirror is if you go first and you open a Hina with a Han Blaze and a cost reducer, let's say it's Tsuru or Great Eruption, which I'll talk about later.
Okay.
Your play is you play the Hina on 3 Dawn, and then on your 5 Dawn, when they play a Borsellino on their 4 Dawn turn, you can Great Eruption, Han Blaze, swing 7/7, and then if they take the 7/7 and took the attack prior to that turn, if they took the 5 the turn before, then they're gonna be at 1 life. And if the mirror gets to a point where they're at 3, and if I'm at 3 and they're at 1, the game is basically over. Because at 1 life, you have to constantly drop blockers, or you're just gonna die to hitting to 0 life and getting like Great Eruption, Han Blazed into like 15 meter or something. Even if they have a Rebecca. So yeah, probably one of the best removals in the game. Plus 3 K stat is insane. And bottom deck is good.
It breaks the game basically.
Yeah. These are cost reducing events. Not much to say. Ice Age for decks like Purple Luffy, Whitebeard, Yellow, things that require you to have answers at the right turn. -5 is quite big. It outs cards like Yamato, Whitebeard, just cards that you want to see in certain matchups, not every matchup. This is a card you want to see almost every matchup. This lets you out 5s for free. This lets you out a lot of cards for free, and it cycles, so it's good.
Cool. What were your matchups throughout the whole day?
I think I played 8 or 9 Sakazuki mirrors.
Woo!
I played 2 Whitebeards and 1 NL.
Okay. How many have you won out of all of them?
I think I am 7-2 in Saka mirror.
Okay.
And then I beat 2 Whitebeards, 1 NL, and my 2 losses were 1 in top 16 and 1 in Swiss.
Okay. Very cool. All right. Well, congratulations on getting your top 16 prizing. Coming all the way from Canada, so there was an up cost to getting over here to SoCal. So yeah, hope to see you more in the future. Canadian to an American, or American to a Canadian.
Yeah.
All right, see ya.
All right, thank you.